So is Arena Breakout worth playing in 2025? I would say yes, it is currently, but I can see this game going downhill in the future. And why that is just because of the trends that have been happening with the economy and everything like that. But I'll talk more about that later. I want to focus on the good stuff at first. So this game is a really good extraction shooter game. Honestly, from the extraction shooter games that I've played, I think this is the best extraction shooter game that there is on the market currently. Just personally thinking. I've played Tarkov and I've played other extraction shooters, and they just bore the life out of me because a lot of it's very slow gameplay. Everybody's scared to move, and it's just not, that's not fun. I like fast pace, moving around. I'm the type of person that, like, when I try to camp, I usually just get bored and push, and I would rather push and die than camp for the entire match. So this game is really fun to me just because of how fast paced the fighting is. There's a lot of PvP. There are NPCs and scavs around, but you're not really too focused on them. You're more focused on the other teams on the map because they're going to try to fight you. I promise you, they want your stuff. It's not like one of those games where they're going to sit in one spot and just wait for you to come there. They're going to come to you most likely. And if they hear you fighting another team, everybody's going to meet at that one spot most likely. And here's a good example of that.
Did we get pushed by a scav?
Get fucking pushed! Oh! Motorcycle helmet dead.
Oh shit.
Oh! The whole team. I thought it was more. I thought it was only one.
Yeah, we
Come,
need to get out of here, I feel like.
Yeah, we need.
Yeah, no, we're
we need to help him now.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm gonna jump across the hill.
No,
Oh,
what the
wait, where the fuck? Where did that guy come from?
Fix me. I need a PK.
I got him.
I'm gonna.
Help, I'm dead. There's a guy at the fucking, I don't even know what to call it is.
Below or up?
Got him.
Blow.
I killed him. Yeah, I got a pack of mag. I have like literally no ammo in it. And see, that was just a small part of that match. That wasn't even all the fighting. We had fought a whole team before that and fought a whole team after that. And everybody on the map was in that one spot. Are there rats in this game? Of course. You're always going to get those fucking bullshit ass people that download the game and just sit in a corner. And that's, I mean, that's the way they have fun, I guess. But most people in this game do like to fight. It's very, very fast paced. This game is also very good just because of the simplicity. Whereas like Tarkov, there's like a million different types of things. In this game, it's very simple. Yes, there's of course different ammo types and different things you can use them for and different armors. But it's very, very dumbed down. It's not complex at all. You got your fucking low tier armor and your high tier armor. You got your good rounds. You got your bad rounds. That's it. And then of course, another issue in this game is the nades. So people love nades in this game. You'll learn that very fast if you start playing. Hopefully they fix that soon, but we'll see. So all in all, this game is very addicting, and I think it's more geared towards like the casual player base. So I do play a decent amount, but you know, people got these things called like jobs and shit where you can't just play for like 24 hours a day. So things like in Tarkov with the hardcore wipe and stuff, like I can't deal with that. I can't fucking sit there and grind out for thousands of hours on a game. Like I just can't do that. I can maybe play 1-2 hours a day, and then on the weekends I have more time to play. But this game is very rewarding in a short period of time, which I like. You can get a lot done in a short period of time, which is great for me as a player. That's the same thing as kind of like, think about it as like a Diablo. So this game is like the Diablo version of fucking Path of Exile. Like Path of Exile is a great game, but it's just so complex and requires so much time to do stuff that I just don't have time for. Whereas Diablo, you can play a few hours and get a crazy amount of levels and everything like that, which Diablo kind of sucks right now, but you know, that's how it is. Think about it that way. It's just a simplistic version of an extraction shooter. It is nice that it is free to play, and they're going to give you a lot of free stuff, which is cool. They're going to give you so much stuff at the beginning. They're just going to keep throwing you a bunch of money and weapons and kits and everything to help you just get through those learning stages if you've never really played an extraction shooter before, and you don't just lose all of your stuff right away and have nothing. It's very user friendly. And honestly, I feel like this game is sitting on a gold mine. Like if they could fix the small issues that are in this game and be able to have like a huge marketing team and have a like proper Steam release, I think this game would blow Delta Force and all the other extraction shooters out of the water by far. I think everybody would just play this game only. I think that's one of the markets that haven't been tapped into a lot actually, is extraction shooters. Like there is no AAA extraction shooter. There's not one. Like there's always smaller companies that make extraction shooters. And you know, at first when I heard about Marathon, I thought, ooh, maybe, but it's a bunch of woke fucks that are making that game, and it's not going to be good. It's going to suck. All they're doing is stealing art from people, and the game has no layers to it. It's bland. It sucks. after doing more research, that game is gonna fucking suck, which honestly sucks because I like the extraction shooter type of stuff, you know, being able to collect loot, save stuff, and everything like that. So sucks to see that, but this is the game I've seen as far as extraction shooters that has the most potential just because of how fast paced it is and fun it is to play and very simple. With that, I don't think that they ever will fix those small issues. Probably it might tweak stuff here and there to fix it, but I don't think they're ever going to completely fix has issues with the game, which kind of sucks to see because it's like kind of like Ubisoft. Like I hate seeing Ubisoft. They have all this potentials for like every single game that they make, and then they just fucking destroy it. For example, the Division turned into shit. Rainbow Six turned into shit, which sucked. What else? Assassin's Creed, a fucking billion-dollar game that they could have, if they would just do the right things, they could just print money. They fucked it up. So I don't know what's up with these people. Like, I don't know how they can't see it, but they just can't, and it's not gonna just change instantly. But so just kind of deal with it. No, this game is not perfect. The biggest things right now in this game say is the market. The economy in this game has slowly been deteriorating. So I can give you an example of that. Where is it? This helmet. This is the best helmet in the game. This is the motorcycle helmet. It's worth $1.5 million right now, which I think when I first started playing this game, I was probably worth like 700 grand, 5 to 700 grand. So it's literally like over doubled in price, which is nuts. And another thing, one of my buddies put it into perspective for me is, and I completely agree with it, this helmet is now worth a red item. So if you're a person that hits, you know, a few safes a day on Forbidden, you might get anywhere from like 1 to 3 a day. If you're a hardcore player, you can grind out reds like crazy. But in my mind, all I think now is like, if I get a lion or something really good, is like, oh, I can get a helmet now. Like, that should not be the thing, because everything like armor, ammo, weapons is increasing in price, but the reds and everything are staying the same, which doesn't make sense to me. Like, why should a red be the same as a helmet? That just is fucking stupid. I don't know what they're doing with the market. It makes no sense. Over a period of time, literally everything has been increasing in price, just like ammo. So when I first started playing, these rounds were $4,000 to $5,000. Now they are 25 grand a piece. If I want 10 bullets, which is the minimum I can buy, I have to spend 250 grand. You know, like that's nuts to me. That's crazy. I think red ammo is an issue too. Like, red ammo should have always been that expensive, but it's weird that it's just like slowly going up and up and up, and everything's going up and up and up, which is an issue. If it was just one item, sure, then yeah, whatever, but it's not. Another issue I see in this game is cheaters, which, I mean, the main cause of that is a free-to-play game. So if you get banned, just make a new account. You get banned, you make a new account. You just keep doing that over and over again, which sucks. I think, you know, like after they market the game to a large audience and say, hey, we're going to release this on Steam here, and it's going to be, let's say, a $40 price tag, you know, just $40 straight out. You buy the game, and then there you go. And then you have your cases if you want to buy those two or whatever else. I think that would prevent a lot of cheaters, just because nobody wants to spend $40 over and over and over again for each account. I think it should be account-based $40. And what that'll do is just cut out all the people that are just making accounts over and over again. And I am completely happy with paying $40 to not deal with cheaters. I've basically quit so many games just so I don't have to deal with cheaters. That's the reason I play this game, is because they do manage the cheaters a little bit better because of the small community. There's a small community on this game, so it's easier to manage as far as cheaters. So you won't see as many, but they are there. As far as the cons and gameplay go, right now the meta is pretty much just grenades, and then my gun I'm using right now, like H4 and stuff like that. There's very simple ways to fix this. I think the smartest thing to do is make a completely separate ranked play versus casual play, because right now they're combined. Yes, you can turn off rank points, but you're still going to be faced against the same people. I think it should be kind of like COD ranked, where whenever you hit the ranked button and you have rank points enabled, you can't use certain things that are super overpowered. So like, you know, let's say grenades are cut to 2 lethals and 2 tacticals per person, and then that's all you get. So you can't just spam nades. I'm telling you, like, most people in Forbidden TV Station are coming in with anywhere from 5 to 10 nades on, and that's per person. If you have a team of 4, you can just keep throwing nades over and over and over and over, and it just becomes that's all it is just grenades back and forth, which that kind of ruins, you know, the gunplay. It's not as fun whenever you're just like, oh, I'm just gonna get fucking naded. And then another issue is red ammo. Red ammo is so overpowered. I can have the best helmet in the game and die to some rat in a corner from across the map that's wearing level 2 armor just because he has a weapon with red ammo in it. So why I say take red ammo out of ranked is to make it purely based on skill. Yes, you will still have other good ammos, but you can't just hide in a corner and one tap somebody across the map and then, you know, sneak around and steal their shit. Like that's whack to me. So I think that'll make the, you know, if you want to go to your casual games where you can do all the crazy shit, you still have that, but you also have the ranked where you can say, okay, I want to play skillfully and do this and do that, and, you know, actually be able to show it. Because that's kind of how season 0 was in a way. Of course, you still had those issues. You would still easily be able to kill people that were like tier 6 down and everything. I feel like that's a little bit harder now. Also, another thing I've seen in this game is they say they're listening. They're like, yep, we hear you. You want this type of mode. And then they make the mode and it's not what we asked for. It's something close, but it's just not the full picture. A great example of that is solo ops. I think solo ops is great, but I think it should be for every map. I don't think it should be locked. Like, I'm happy it's TV station now. I might play that, but before it was just locked on Northridge. And another thing about solo ops is it's not as good of loot as Forbidden, because I love playing Forbidden Zone because of the loot. I'm fine with dealing with expensive players and everything like that, but whenever I'm going 1v4, it makes it kind of impossible to do it unless I'm sneaking around the map and looting. I think there should be a solo lockdown and solo Forbidden. I think that would be great because I want to play solo and fight solo people, but I want to actually be able to loot, because whenever you're playing like lockdown, I don't even loot in lockdown basically anymore, because I don't want to just sit there and look at gray and blue items for fucking 30 minutes while I play. That is not fun to me. I like to be able to loot stuff and it has a purpose. Another issue I've seen is the overbalancing of weapons in the game. Like whenever they have a weapon that's too overpowered, instead of just lowering it a little bit or making it a little bit more balanced, they just completely fucking nuke the weapon into the ground. I don't know why they do that. Like, I still want to use the gun. I just don't want it to be the most overpowered thing in the game that just kills everybody instantly. Like, they've done that with the FAL. The FAL season 0 was insane. It was crazy. And now it's like the gun, it's like a mid-tier weapon-ish, if even best, but it's not that good. Like, there's no point in using that shit unless you're just doing like a lower tier run, which is kind of dumb. Also, the VSS in season 0 was crazy. Like, it would just one tap anything that moved. It was the nuttiest gun ever. And now it's like it has so much recoil that you cannot use the gun. It's ridiculous unless you have the most expensive grip ever on it. That's the only way it's even slightly usable, which is kind of annoying. So I don't like the overbalancing of weapons. Like, I get don't make the most overpowered thing on the planet, but at least keep it able to use. One thing that's a gradual issue also is the amount of campers I've seen has slowly been going up. Season 0, I didn't even see a camper in season 0. It was just straight fighting nonstop. It was fucking crazy. I was like, how is this game like this? Like, everybody's just constantly fighting. But as the time has gone on, I've seen more and more people have been camping, and it's just getting worse and worse. And why that is because it fucking works. Like, these dudes that hide in corners, all of them have 100+ mil sword loot value. I promise you, every single fucking one. Play this game and die to a camper. After you die to them, look at their sword loot value. That shit is gonna be crazy. And it doesn't make sense. Like, why the hell you got 300 mil sword loot value sitting in a fucking corner? But that's just how it is. But they need to incentivize moving around, because if they don't, that group is just gonna grow and grow and grow, because that's how you make money. This game is about making money. So that's what people are going to do. They're going to be like, okay, well, people keep camping and I see that they have a bunch of money, so I'm going to do the same shit. And then it just gets boring because everybody's just fucking hiding. Then you're playing hide and go seek. That shit is so dumb. Like, I don't want to play fucking hide and go seek where I go and I actually fight people and I loot around the map for 20-30 minutes. And then I got Dick Beater Cuck McGee in a corner with tier 6 still. He's worth like he's the most expensive shit in the game, but he's been sitting in a corner for 40 minutes jacking off. Like, what sense does that make? But they need to somehow incentivize moving around. I mean, I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do. I'm sure they can figure something out. They're pretty smart. I'm sure they made a game, so they're probably fucking smarter than me. But, shit, put a fucking garment on them and make them have a step counter on. If they have less than 1,000 steps a game, you fucking kick them to the shadow realm or some shit. I don't care. But I just want you to get rid of camping because that shit irks my soul, man. There's nothing worse than killing a full team and having like 5-6 mil on you, and then you got fucking Vegeta hairline McGee sitting in a corner that hasn't showered in 3 days, and he just shoots you in the legs and you explode instantly. Oh, that irks my soul, man. That is not fun. I'm sure there's a pretty simple way to fix that. Just incentivize moving around and people start moving around. So hopefully that helped you understand the game more. I think it is worth giving it a try. It's free to play. I've almost played 400 hours of it. And you know, I didn't think I was ever going to play that much of this game, but I have. It's very addicting. It's very fun. There are issues with it, of course, just like any game. Hopefully they fix in the future, but probably not, just being real. If you have any questions, put them in the comment section. I might get back to you. Or I might fucking block you. No, I'm joking. I won't do that, most likely. Also, this video took me a month to make, so please give me a like. Nah, I'm fucking with you. I threw this shit together in like a couple hours. But yeah, that's it. Have fun. Bye.